Verse 16, Ipe the Iudas, and Judas said, Ti anterumen to Kyrio. How shall we contradict the Master? Iti lalisomen, or what shall we say? Speak. Iti dikaiothomen, or how shall we be justified? There's nothing they could do. O theos the evre tin adikian ton pedon su. For God found the injustice of your servants. So I think he's talking about their injustice towards their brother, who they don't know is in front of him, not just Benjamin. Idu, behold, as men, ikete to Kyrio imon, we are servants to our master. Ke imis ke par o evrethi to kondi, both we and by whom was found with the drinking cup. So they're taking the blame also, a little different than earlier. Ipe the Iosif, and Joseph said, Mi genito, pise torima tuto. Let it not be to me to do this thing. O anthropos par o evrethi to kondi, the man by whom was found with the drinking cup, Aftos este mu pes, he will be my servant. Imis de anavite meta sotirias, but you all ascend with safety, proston patera imon, to your father. I underline sotirias, as I mentioned before. This word is salvation. You can see here it's safety, ascend with safety. It's not a salvation. Verse 18, Egisus de afto, and approaching to him, Judas Judas said, Theo me, Kyrie, I beseech, O Lord, lalisa to opesu, and nantion, let your servant speak before su you. Ke me thimothis, to pay thee su, and be not enraged with your servant. Otisi I meta Pharaoh, for you are after Pharaoh. Verse 19, Kyrie si erotisastus pedas su. O Lord, you ask your servants, legon, saying, Iekete patera I adelphon. Have you a father or a brother? 20, Ke ipamen to Kyrio, and we said to the master, Estin imin patir. There is to us a father. Presbyteros, an older man. Ke pedion gyros neoteron afto, and a younger child in his old age. Ke o adelphos aftu apethanen, and his brother died. This is not true. He's lying here because he didn't die. And he's standing in front of him. Aftos the monos epalifthi, and he alone was left behind, that is Benjamin. Timitri aftu, of his mother. O they patir afton igapisen, and his father loved him. Igapisen is the verb for agape, and agape is the English derivative, a transliteration. Verse 21. Ipus they tis pe si su, and you said to your servant, Katagagete afton pros me, lead him to me, ke epimelume aftu, and I will care for him. Ke ipamen to Kyrio, and we said to the master, Udinisate to pedion, kata lipin ton patera aftu. The child is not able to leave his father. Ean de katalipi ton patera apothanite. If he should leave his father, he will die. Verse 23. Si de ipus tis pe si su, and you said to your servants, Ean mi katavi o adelphos imon o neoteros methimon, and if your younger brother does not go down with you, u prosthesis the idin to prosopon mu, you shall not proceed to see my face. Verse 24. Egeneto the inica anevimen pros ton pe the su patera imon, and it happened when we ascended to your servant our father, apingilamen avto tarima tatu kiriu imon. We reported to him the words of our master, what Joseph said. Verse 25, Ipe they o patir imon, our father said, Vadisate palin, proceed again, Ke agorasate imin, mikra vromata, and buy for us a small amount of foods, a mikra instead of a makra, a small amount. In verse 26, Imis they ipamen, and we said, Udini somatha katavine, we will not be able to go down. Al imen o adelphos imon o neoteros kataveni meth imon. But if then our younger brother goes down with us, katavisomatha, we will go down. Ugar thini somatha idin to prosopon to anthropu, for not will we be able to see the face of the man, to adelphu imon, to neoteru me. If our younger brother is not being with us, onton meth imon. So they're telling this to Judah's telling this to Joseph. Ipe they o patir imon o pesu prosimas, and our father, your servant, said to us, Imis genoskate oti dio etake mi igini. You know that my wife, the Gini, bore two, duo, to me. Verse 28. Ke exiothen o is ap emu, and the one went forth from me. Ke ipate oti, and you said that, theriovrotos gegone, that he was devoured by wild beasts. So now he's saying what the father said of their lie to him. So now Joseph is understanding more from this. So he sees now what they said and how the father was deceived. Ke uk idon avton akrinin, and I did not see him as far as now. That's what the father didn't see him. Eon un lavite ke tuton ek tu prosopumu ke simvi avto malakia inti otho. If then you should take also this one from my face, Jacob is saying, and comes to pass to him an infirmity in the way, or a weakness, ke kataxate mu togiras metalipis is adu. Then know that you will lead me in old age with distress into Hades. Ninun, verse 30, ean is porevs ome is ton peda su patera de imon. Now then, Judah is saying, if I should enter to your servant and our father, ke to pedion me, e methimon, and the child should not be with us, e de psyche avtu ek kremate ek tis tutu psychis, then know that his life depends on this one's life. The father's life depends on Benjamin returning. Psyche. Verse 31. Ke este ento idin avton mi on to pedion methimon. And it will be in his seeing, the child not being with us, teleftisi, he will come to an end. Ke kataxusin ipedes su togiras, to pay those su patros de imon meta lipis is adu. And your servants will lead, or then your servants will lead to old age your servant and our father with distress into Hades.